We have very strong confidence or conviction that Indian economy grow furthermore going forward. And second one is that since our first initial investment into the AMC in the year 2012, we have been successful partnering with current management team, and our businesses grow so fast, so that because of to these mainly, that Nippon Life really have a strong conviction in that we were making a very successful business potential here in India.
Sure. My next question is to you, sir. Obviously, the biggest question that most of the people now have is that what would be the new philosophy at the Nippon India Mutual Fund, and what would be your strategy going forward from here on?
I think today is a big day for us. Today, I think after last 25 years, the company had built a great foundation. Today, it's been rebranded as Nippon India Mutual Fund. I think if you were to look at it, Nippon is a 130-year-old company managing assets in excess of nearly 50 lakh crores, which is double the size of the Indian mutual fund industry. And during these 130 years, there's been a lot to do with different market cycles and different economies. I think from our perspective, going forward, the way we see is to leverage the learnings and the strength of Nippon Life. While, as Ideguchi-san mentioned earlier, we will continue focusing on what is good for the Indian investor. We are not going to be doing what has been happening that to introduce new things which are not relevant for India. Our focus will remain Indian investors and do what is right for the investors. Our strategy going forward will be divided in three parts. As far as the domestic mutual fund is concerned, we'll continue. Our focus will remain on retail. Our focus will be, we had lost market share within institutional investors and HNI. Our focus will be to regain that back. As far as the international is concerned, Nippon Life has various companies in its portfolio across the world. We will, as India has been growing and India has been attracting more foreign capital, we will work closely with Nippon Life to get a higher share of money coming into India. Also, as mentioned earlier, we had launched an Indo-Japanese fund, a startup fund, now which is in the alternate space. So we'll also continue leveraging. So international and alternative is where we leverage from Nippon Life and try to see and add to the profitability of the company. As far as the focus of the company is concerned, while we'll continue to regain our market share, but the most important thing will be the profitability. I think we'll keep focusing on profitable growth and, more importantly, sustainable growth. It is not going to be that we will immediately target market share, but we will do what is right for the shareholders, the minority shareholders, from a long-term point of view, which is going to be sustainable growth.
Right. Mr. Ideguchi, this one's for you. You have presence across the globe in most of the countries. You're the second largest as well in Asia. In terms of your strategy for India, how different or how similar would it have to be with the other countries? Or do you think that for India, you'll have to draw a strategy right from the scratch and it would have to be completely different from what you have been doing elsewhere?
Well, depending on the market or country or region that we will enter into for the businesses, I think that we have a lot of similarity with the Japanese operation, and also there are many differences in the country we operate in. I really respect and emphasize quite important of the differences or specialty in local markets. Right. So that I think that one of the benefits that we receive so far is that we can transfer the best knowledge, skills from a Japanese operation and the experience that we have been accumulated over the countries that we really have an operation into the Indian market. But the most important thing is that the mixture of the Indian local expertise and also skills with the international expertise and capability, which really create a new value for the asset management business in India, and which is enable the people who live here to be more wealthier. That's what I will be thinking about, is the best advantage for our businesses here.